Judd Apatow, he is responsible for such movies as Anchorman, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and Bridesmaids. His new movie, The King of Staten Island, is being released on demand today, and our movie critic, Paul McGuire Grimes, had a chance to chat with him.
Hello, Judd. It's great talking to you today.
Hi, Paul. I like how you've arranged your DVD collection.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed. I just want to ask, how are you and your hysterical wife, Leslie Mann, doing through all of this quarantine?
Well, we are heading into our 4th month in the house. And there's one thing no one wants: 4 months in a house with me. So I just feel bad for them. I'm just like the weird, smelly man with these 3 women. We're just hanging in there.
What's your story? Are you like a Division I athlete or something?
No, me? No.
Pete Davidson had a small role in Trainwreck. Were you always looking to collaborate again on a future project?
Yes, as soon as we made Trainwreck, we all were really taken by Pete. Bill Hader, who had one scene with him, instantly called Lorne Michaels and recommended him to Saturday Night Live, and he was hired. So it was a big moment meeting Pete, and we worked on a bunch of silly ideas, and slowly we realized that we should do something more substantial. And then he finally said that he wanted to write about what it was like for him after losing his dad in 9/11.
You don't get that crazy your whole life just because Dad died, okay? At least you got to know him.
Well, you're lucky you didn't get to know him, okay? Because that's why you're almost normal. If you got to know him, you would have known that he was like coolest guy ever. And that would have ruined the rest of your life.
I like people just very passionate and people who have a great story to tell. You know, we worked with Kumail, Nanjiani, and Emily on The Big Sick.
Right.
And we like when people, want to reveal something and explore something that's really important to them.
Your dad was a hero, and heroes are necessary, and they should be allowed to have families.
Well, thank you so much. It was great talking to you today. King of Staten Island was a wonderful movie, so thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Be well. Take care.
Now, from the website Paul's Trip to the Movies, it's Judd Apatow's new best friend. This presented by Musca Lighting. Paul McGuire Grimes is here. Hi, Paul.
Hello. Hi. Good to see you two.
Hey, Paul. I'm curious. So you've seen the movie. You got a chance to chat with Judd Apatow. What would you make of the movie itself?
I would say that the movie's it's pretty good. I mean, it's different than Judd's other movies. I would say that it's more of a drama than a big, uproarious comedy that you're really used to from Judd. I mean, Pete Davidson is really dealing with the death of his father at a young age that he never really dealt with, and he needs to figure out what that is for him in order for him to move on, be happy for his mom's new relationship, and really start his new business. So don't expect big laughs. Expect more of this kind of cathartic, sobering, kind of contemplative storyline for this movie.
So I think some people know Pete Davidson from SNL. And,
of course.
And I think that
dating Ariana Grande.
That was another thing as well. So people might have polarizing ideas about what they make of his style of comedy, but if this leans more drama, how are Pete Davidson's dramatic acting chops?
I think they're pretty good. Yes, he's playing someone who's basically himself, but I think he's so open, so raw, that I think that it shows a new side of him that you don't really see on SNL, and that will provide really good material then for other characters later on. And I think that the second half of the movie is actually better than the first, because then he's finally realizing that he starts spending time with firefighters and realizing there are so many silent heroes among us that really puts our own kind of stuff in perspective. And I think the second half of the movie is a lot better and stronger than the first because of that. Steve Buscemi's in the second half of the movie too. He's another firefighter. So anytime Steve's on screen too, it's just really great.
Okay, so that is The King of Staten Island, available on demand. Also on demand is The Lovebirds. Paul, you have 30 seconds to review this movie. Go.
So it's on Netflix. If you're looking for an action comedy, a rom-com, it's Kumail Nanjiani and Issa Rae as a kind of a bickering couple who find themselves in the middle of a hit and run, and they have such fantastic chemistry together that their banter will have you laughing throughout this movie. And it really kind of saves it from its other kind of formulaic movies. 87 minutes, mindless comedy. You will definitely get a kick out of these characters.
87 minutes. You had me at 87 minutes.
Yes,
oh gosh, I won't fall asleep through that. Polly, thank you, buddy. It was fun to watch you talk with Judd Apatow. We're looking forward to more of that. You can visit Paul's website. It's paulstriptothemovies.com for updates on movies and streaming services. You can also listen to him on the Colleen and Bradley Show on My Talk 107.1 every Friday. You can also watch him on his YouTube channel, Paul's Trip to the Movies. Speaking of which, Paul's Trip to the Movies is brought to us by our friends at Musca Lighting. Their showrooms are now open during their regular business hours, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then on Friday, 9 to 4, and Saturday, 10 to 5.
Yep, they're available in person or virtually too.
And right now, they've got some special packages to choose from that will coordinate your lighting between your dining room, your foyer, and your island, all for just one price. I've looked through these. It's a cool idea that they've got. You can find those at muskalighting.com. Next up, combining shrimp and maple bacon. This is a recipe truly you do not want to miss. We're coming right back.
Thanks to Muska Lighting for sponsoring TCL's movie trip. Replace old and dated fixtures with a new light and change the look and feel of your home. Our mudroom fixture from Muska Lighting is a total showstopper. We get compliments from everyone who walks through the door. Talk to the experts at Muska Lighting in Roseville and Eden Prairie for help finding the perfect light for you.